did not do a 5-month update because things got busy, and obviously this whole entire coronavirus thing has been, you know, we have to be isolated, and there's a bunch of things kind of happened in the last couple weeks. So now we're sitting down because he's 6 months old. What are you doing? Oh, we got the hiccups now. As you can see that he just had a fit because he wants to be held at all times, and I put him down to set up my cameras and he had a fit. So now he has like the snifflies. Yeah? Yeah, we got the snifflies. So I have notes on my phone here. I'm just gonna go through them. So he's 6 months old now in a couple of days, and I just weighed him and he's 15 pounds even. So I'm pretty sure he's still on like the small percentage scale. We canceled our 6-month update or doctor's appointment because of this whole coronavirus thing. So we canceled it and they said that's fine, so we'll just have to reschedule as soon as everything kind of goes back to normal. I just don't want to risk taking him out and you know, just risking it in general. Alright, and his clothing size, he is in still 3 to 6 month clothes. He's not really outgrowing any of it yet, so he'll probably be in 3 to 6 month clothes for a couple more weeks or even a month or so. And then I need to go buy 9-month clothes because I don't have like any sleepers like what he's in now. He sleeps in them every night, so I kind of need to go get those. So some of the physical features that we've noticed that is changing with him. So you can actually see that his hair is like growing back in, because when he was born with very, very dark hair, and he had a full head of hair, and then he lost hair and he was balding. But now it's growing back and it's becoming more like blonde or like dirty blonde hair. So when I was a baby, I became blonde after having very, very dark hair afterwards. So I feel like that's probably where he got it from. Yeah. And I don't have this listed in an order or anything like that, so I'm just gonna go right down what I noticed in the past month or 2 months since I haven't done an update since. So right now, please send your prayers mine and Michael's way because he is starting to teethe and he has been just like unbearable when it comes to screaming, waking up in the middle of the night, and like he's about to have a panic attack right now. I can hear him. But he has just been drooling obsessively. He's been having a runny nose, so there's all the signs that he's teething. It's definitely coming in. So we looked at his teeth and they are actually coming in. So poor guy is in a lot of pain and he just wants to be held by either Michael or myself, and just putting him to bed at night is a struggle. And it's never been a struggle for us. He's always falling asleep right for us, right at 7:30 or 8 o'clock or whenever we put him to bed. So he has been waking up at like 2, 3 o'clock every night because of this. Yes, we have Tylenol. Yes, we have given it to him. Sometimes I have nursed him back to sleep. It's just, he's very irritable when it comes to 2, 3 o'clock, and then he'll wake up again at like 6:37. So yeah, Michael's behind the scene here and he just shook his head and put 5. Yeah, sometimes he wakes up at 5 too right after that. But last night was better, huh, Bubby? It was a lot better last night. So hopefully the bad is behind us, but I know it's probably not. But also he has not been going down for naps a lot, which is another sign that he is teething and that he is, I'm sorry, I am so tired. Anyway, so I was saying is that that's another sign that he is teething, is that he does not want to go down for naps. Today he did go down for 2 naps, and he's due for another nap, but he just doesn't want to go down for one right now. Do you? No? Okay. Okay, I'll stop talking to you because clearly we're temperamental right now. So we have him on a pretty good schedule. So he started daycare 3 weeks ago now. So he started daycare like 2 weeks before everyone got shut down because of the coronavirus. But they got him on a good schedule and I have just been following it. And I guess I could do a whole new video on... What's wrong? I could do a whole video on his schedule if you guys want to see that. I'm not going to go into too much in detail of it. But pretty much we do 2 to 3 meals, like solid food a day, and then obviously still every 3 hours we do breastfeeding. And he's in bed by 7:30, 8 o'clock every night, which is pretty good because then Michael and I can actually get stuff done around the house. So like I said, he eats solid foods now. It's all the stage 1 Gerber. That's just what we decided was Gerber. And he has had like everything in that line. So he's had peas, carrots, squash, apples. What else is in that? Prunes. Yes. Peaches. So he's had all of those. And he's not had a reaction to any of them. His favorite is definitely squash. And I think he's starting to like apple a little bit more, but squash is definitely his favorite.
Do 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 do.
So Michael had to go take him out. He was about to flip out. So I just wanted to get this video finally filmed and uploaded for you guys and for myself, you know, for later down the road. But let's go back to, so he's very, very grabby. So anytime we have our phones out or just anything in general, he wants to grab it. Sometimes he'll want to put it in his mouth, but sometimes he just wants to grab it and just look at it. He grabs my shirt, my hair. He starts to reach out for people when you're about to pass him off to someone else. He starts to grab and like reach out. Let's see, what else? He can almost sit up on his own, which is pretty cool. He obviously can sit in the bumbo by himself. Like that's how we feed him right now, because we just don't want to take out the high chair yet, especially when we're in like the moving stages. I just don't want to take it out and then just pack it back up. So we feed him in the bumbo. And he sits up very well in it. And then we started to put him on the ground, like on our laps. And he's starting to sit up on his own. So I would think in the next couple weeks or even a month that he'll actually be sitting up on his own, which I think is kind of early. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's like, I think when I Googled it, it said 8 months is when they actually sit on their own. So I don't know. We'll see. So he can roll both ways. I don't know if I said this in my last video, I'm not sure. So he can roll from his back to his stomach and then his stomach to his back with ease both ways. I'm so tired. Oh, it's because he had me up at 3. And then I did not go back to sleep until 4:30 because Michael gave me the okay to start planning a Disney trip for him when he's 1.5 years. So we're going to Disney when he's 1.5 years. But okay, back to this. So he is starting to make words out when he talks. I don't think he intentionally does this, but I can insert a clip of him. So, and he is in his bed and he is kind of like whiny a little bit or anything like that. Like it's also, he's done it when he's not been like whiny, but he'll start saying like mama, and I don't think he like connects it to me yet at all, but he definitely says that word, so I'm gonna count that as his first word. Let me tell you, this started the whole entire Disney trip, like me planning it and everything like that, is because we ran out of ideas to try to make him like settle down one day, and I just put on Disney Channel, and well, I had the Disney Plus, and I put Mickey Mouse Clubhouse on, and now he's like obsessed with it. Like he immediately sits there and just watches it. So like that's his favorite show right now, and that's what made me start planning a trip to Disney. So he's starting to work on like crawling. He's not like anywhere close to doing it, but like when we have him on his stomach, we'll put something in front of him and he starts to wiggle his legs and move his arms to like inch his way there, but he's nowhere near crawling. But he's in that beginning stages of wanting to move around and crawl, which would be pretty cool because I think that's pretty early as well. So we're starting to do like the transition from like the bassinet to the crib. We haven't done it like overnight yet, but every one of his naps, if he's not taking a nap in his swing, we've been trying to make it a routine to come up here and put him in his crib and take naps there. We had to take out the DockATot out of the bassinet because he's just getting too like long for it. So we had to take that out. So that's where we're kind of looking to making that transition into the crib. But I have to find like the best video monitor before I do that, because I'll have like the worst anxiety. I have like a normal monitor that just does sound, but I know like he's a mover. Like when he sleeps, like when we put him in his bassinet, like we don't swaddle him at night anymore because he used to sleep through the night. Like right now it's a different situation because he's teething. But like he moves a lot. Like one night I woke up and he was like on his stomach like looking at me, and I freaked out, and he moves around like crazy, and his crib is pretty big, so I'm kind of afraid of that. I don't know, like I need to find like the best monitor to like show me motion or anything like that. I don't know if that even does exist, but if you do know like of a good monitor that is like video and audio and alerts you, please leave it in the comments below or DM me on Instagram. I'll put my Instagram handle, is that what it's called? My username, my handle, I don't know. I'll put it right here, so please DM me if you do have the best option, or leave it in the comments below. So 2 things about his feet. 1, he has like the jumper, I think that's what it calls, the jumper my sister got for him, and he can actually touch the ground now with both of his feet. Not like full on like palm, or what is it called? The palm of your foot? No, this is your palm of your foot. The flat of your feet? I don't know. I'm so delusional and tired. It's crazy, but his balls of his feet, maybe, I don't know, they touch the ground completely. It's all I'm trying to say. Another thing that I want to say about his feet is that he is starting to put his feet in his mouth now, so that's a thing. And Michael has a thing against feet. It's like grossing him out, but I think it's kind of cute. Like he finally realized that like his feet are a part of his body, which is, you know, that's awesome. And he's starting to learn, like you can tell that he's starting to pay attention a little bit more. And I'm trying to get him to like mimic me. Like today, I was looking at, what was I looking at? I was looking at like Disney resorts. And I said, you know, like let's go, since you like The Lion King, because he's starting to watch like movies with us. Like we'll pick a movie at night, and The Lion King was on the other night. So I was trying to get him to like roar with me, and he was going back and forth. I don't know if he was doing it on purpose or whatnot, but I don't know. He's trying to learn and trying to like mimic me with everything. So that is all I have for today's video. You saw him at the beginning, and I can hear him downstairs, and he's not very happy. So I'm not going to push him to be up here and be in front of the cameras, because I can't promise that he will not be a happy camper at all. So I'm gonna end today's video here. Right now we're quarantined, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do next for like a video. I really don't know. But if you like today's video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so, and I will see you guys in my next one.